My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and doing really well. And today I'm reviewing Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. £89 for 50ml. I think I need glasses, but I notice I do that quite a lot. With its elegant and refined heart of natural vetiver, superbly blends with the sun-drenched citrus, rich spices and prize woods. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver captures the essence of characteristic and provocative masculinity. I see. Do we have our bottles of Tom Ford Grey Vetiver? Are we engaged with the high self? Let's get testing. So I'm currently working on a vetiver fragrance, so I'm very curious as to what Tom Ford are doing. I hope this is modern. I kind of don't know any more than that. Oh, I kind of like this. To be honest with you, I think it's lovely. Masculine, dry, sweet, projecting, long-lasting. I think it's very good. It reminds me, not exactly, I don't pick my brains for it because it's not the same, but it's built in a similar way to Tom Ford Oud Wood. So that's the dryness and sweetness that comes from the major raw materials, ISO Superb, and then some harsh woods to support the vetiver. This is very masculine, and it's not using acetate dihydromercenol. I kind of think that would be naff in this actually. It's using a harsh wood from the cedar family, combined with the major raw materials. Vetiver, very stable. I think this is awesome actually. I think this is like, what I love about really good classic perfumery is when you apply it and it's stable, it doesn't change. You kind of, it may morph and change down as or the natural sort of start to develop, and it goes down in a beautiful sort of story until you're left with something gorgeous. But I also really love very stable, robust perfumery. It isn't going off, it isn't going sour, it isn't going bitter, it isn't doing anything weird. It's sweetened with something sweet and herbaceous at the base of it. This is so radiant, clean, fresh. I can understand why it's really popular actually. It's got that sort of, I think for this sort of thing, you would take it and it'd be suitable for every occasion. I can't imagine this being like a fragrance which you would wear it at night or something. This is just a really good classic staple, clean, fresh, dry, green, radiant. I love the cleanness and the dryness actually. I think it's very good. I'm yet to do something like this. I'm sort of thinking maybe in the future of doing something clean, fresh, dry, stable. It smells kind of French, and I wonder if the perfumer was French or if he was sort of French trained, because this sort of smells French. And the reason for that is they're using the sort of linalool compounds, the Luxlone, and this sort of the ISO Super Radiant. This is sort of snappy. It's got like a snappiness to it, a cleanness to it. I imagine this is a really fantastic office fragrance actually, or a day off fragrance, or when you're chilling out or something and you kind of want something clean and long lasting and radiant. This is kind of what I want to see Tom Ford going back to, something long lasting, well priced, sort of fantastic. I'd like to know below which of your favorite vetiver fragrances are kind of what you love about vetiver. Personally speaking, I've got quite a few vetivers at home, and I've settled for one that's, when I release my vetiver fragrance, I'll talk about it. It's kind of crazy. But there's different sort of prices, and there's two different types of vetiver. There's one, I'm gonna mess up the names, but I'm not even gonna attempt it. There's one which smells dirty and earthy, and there's one which smells sort of like herbaceous and creamy. So I'd like to know what you like about vetiver. I don't like the one that's smoky and dark and dirty smelling. I can't remember which one that is. I like the one that's sort of creamier and softer. On to my final thoughts. I kind of love this. I'm very surprised actually. I'm a little bit frightened when it comes to vetiver fragrances, especially when they're dry, metallic. So first two marks are safe, legal, compliant. Tom Ford, I imagine they've got safety assessed there. It's all legal, safe, compliant. I think it's fantastic. So yeah, that's what I love about perfumery when it's like that. Super professional. And next marks the price. I think this is awesome for the price. I think of all the Tom Fords I've smelled, this kind of one for 80 quid is kind of awesome, to be honest with you. I kind of think it's brilliant for the value for money. Next marks are longevity, projection, This is mad good. Radiant, long-lasting, dry, clean, snappy. I think it's, and I get the grey thing. It does kind of smell that sort of light grey, snappy thing. I do kind of get it. You might be interested to know, when I create a fragrance, I kind of do a mood board, and I kind of do a thing. And there are things there like grey. Everything I'm describing is kind of what I think about. So grey, snappy, clean. That's kind of what I put into it, projecting sort of how long do I want it to project for, how long do I want it to last for. I sort of design it all like that, you see. And then I have to sort of work sort of around it. The last one marks whether I like or not. I kind of think this is awesome, actually. And I kind of think this is the first Vetiver fragrance that I kind of really like, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this a 9 out of 10. I kind of think it's awesome, doing everything for me. The one mark coming off is, I'm going to give it a 10 because I think the price is really, really awesome for what it is. I think it's clean, fresh. I think it's excellent for Vetiver. I kind of think it's nice. I would actually wear this. Wouldn't wear it all the time, but I kind of really would wear this, and I kind of think I can understand why it's there. I love that clean airiness to it, the shapeless and formless nature of it. I kind of think it's awesome, actually. I think it's very, very good. So if you love that review, thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance reviews. Hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you soon.